Oh man, my phone key doesn't work again. Let me unlock it with my Apple Watch. Nice. Today I'm gonna be talking about 21 things you probably didn't know about your Tesla. Make sure you guys stay to the end of the video to watch a tip every Tesla owner has to know. Before, the only way to control your Tesla with your Apple Watch was to pay with third-party apps. But now there's shortcuts on your iPhone and you can use it to control your Tesla. First thing you wanna do is go to your shortcuts app on your iPhone. There you'll see all these shortcuts like locking or unlocking the Tesla, opening the front or the trunk, dog mode. I mean, there's tons of stuff on there. Once you see the one you like, say enable Sentry mode, click the 3 dots, then click new shortcut. This is where you customize it if you have more than one Tesla, and other features like if you have Apple Home. So if you wanted to add this shortcut to your phone, it's as easy as going to the shortcut and add to home screen. However, adding it to the Apple Watch is not intuitive at all. At the bottom, you'll see an icon. From there, you have to enable show on Apple Watch. Once that's done, it may not pop up on your Apple Watch, so restart the watch, restart the phone, and if you still don't have the icon on your watch, one thing to try is to go to your iCloud settings on your iPhone, then disable and enable the shortcut button, which forces it to resync. If that still doesn't work, the only way is to unpair your Apple Watch and repair it again. However, once that's all done, you can create an action button or add it to your watch home screen. So if you don't have an Apple Watch Ultra with a button, you can easily add it to your home screen and just press it with a single press. All you have to do, you hold it, click edit. You could do this on the app as well, but you choose a different complication. So I'm gonna choose this one, shortcuts. And I'm gonna do whatever shortcut it is. So enable Sentry mode on Tesla. So now when I click on it, I just click that and then enables the shortcut. Now, once you have this, you do need your phone nearby as it requires cell service. However, if you have an Apple Watch with cell service, it should work no problem. Number 2, using Siri. How much battery do I have left in my Tesla? And then when you do it, you wanna make sure you do this, so yes.
Your car is at 80%.
Number 3, go into park quickly. Now, this will apply to the Model 3 Highlands, the Model S, and the Model X with the lack of gear stocks. First, when in drive or reverse, if you're completely stopped and you want to quickly go into park, just take your seatbelt off and it automatically goes into park. With the Model 3 and Model Y with gear stocks, to quickly go into park, all you have to do is open your car door and the car will go into park automatically to prevent rolloaway. Now, this is a cool one. Number 4, ways to prevent curb rash. Trying to turn right on a dedicated straight lane, not sure if you have enough space to squeeze through. When you are trying to squeeze through or park near a curb, use your signal light and the side repeater camera will pop up. That's what I do. I use that image to gauge how close or far away I am from the curb. After you do that, you can bring your wheel closer to the curb slowly so you don't curb the wheels. I've done this every day with my beefy 21-inch Model X rims and I have 0 curb rash. Knock on wood. Number 5, maximize your camera images. As far as parking goes, you can use your cameras to make sure you park correctly. On the screen, it shows how far away objects are. Also, if you have the ultrasonic sensors, it tells you exactly how many inches you are away from the object. With the Model 3 and Ys, if you're driving or reversing with just the rear view cameras, if you didn't know, you can swipe up or down to reveal 2 more of those side cameras to assist with parking as well as driving. However, if you got that huge Gigante Model S or X screen, when in reverse, you can press the side camera button to hide the side cameras, giving you the biggest rear view monitor screen known to man. And again, if you're paranoid while driving, you can have these cameras on the whole time, as this prevents literally any sort of blind spot when changing lanes. Now, number 6, this one is one that came in a recent update and a lot of people don't know about it. Holding Holding the left scroll wheel gives you quick and easy shortcut commands. You can customize the left hold scroll wheel button, but I found what works for me the best is saving the dash cam clip. This is important because if I want to save footage and I don't want to honk the horn, I don't have to dangerously look down at the screen, and this does apply to all Tesla models. Now, number 7, a lot of people didn't know this either, but you can actually use the scroll wheel while you're on a call to mute as well as end the call. I didn't even know this myself. I was just driving, talking to Everyday Jan, and I was trying to end the call, and it's very distracting trying to do it on the screen. Now, number 8 is one I never really thought I had to mention or discuss, but I think it's a super cool feature: pin to drive. Now, I just saw a video where thieves used what looked like a coat hanger to find the RFID signal for a Rolls-Royce Cullinan and stole the car. Cullinan? Did I say that right? Anyways, they stole the car in minutes. Now, while I've never seen this happen with a Tesla, one way to prevent someone, even if they have your key card or your phone, from stealing your Tesla is to use pin to drive. It's easy to set up and it takes seconds. And a cool feature they have is every time you use pin to drive, the numbers move slightly every time to prevent fingerprint guessing, which is a super cool and hidden feature. Number 9, you can now link your Tesla wall charger to your app. This is a fairly new feature, but it's super cool to be able to link your wall charger to your app. I mean, it's nothing crazy or anything, but it does give you more customization options, and it shows your car in the Tesla garage with horrible parking, and it also shows if it's idle or charging. And you can even set a wall schedule, so if you wanted to make sure the car doesn't charge during certain times, you can schedule that, and that will override the car charge schedule. Now, number 9, move your car while in park. This one is a hidden new feature where you can move the Tesla image on the left-hand side of your screen while in park. It's not that necessary, but it's nice to have in case you wanted to do a 360 view of your car. Maybe check to see if you left a window open without actually looking. Just remember, everything that happens on that video image is in real time, like pressing the brake pedal or using a turn signal. Number 10, turning off the steering wheel nag. Now, this one is an old one, and I used this a ton while doing our road trip from California to Austin. While on autopilot, instead of turning your steering wheel to turn off that apply steering force, you could just move the right scroll wheel speed up or down once. And now I found it also now does it with the music volume with the left scroll wheel as well. Number 11, navigation through the Tesla app itself. Now, if you didn't know me or seen any of my videos, I love a better route planner on customizing everything, how much battery you have when you leave, as well as how much battery you want to have when you get there. So I still like using that app as well. However, Tesla added something similar. Although I wish you could choose your preferred supercharger and all that stuff, but it's actually in the Tesla app under location. You can input a location, set the battery percentage, and see which superchargers you have to stop at. You can even adjust when you leave to see how accurate it will be with or without traffic. And again, I feel like this one is for all the new Tesla owners out there. You can send destinations to your Tesla via Apple or Google Maps from your phone. Now, number 13 is a very subtle one, and I really like it. It's the Maps info. If you ever want to quickly know what city you're in, it shows right on the map screen. You don't have to fiddle around for it or anything like that. Also, if you ever travel in different time zones and the time zone doesn't update, all you have to do is hold the time until it ripples, and it'll automatically sync to that time zone immediately. Number 14, using auto signal lane changes. Now, I thought this was enabled by default and everyone knew about it, but I was surprised when my friend didn't have this enabled. It's such a subtle yet necessary feature, especially with the Model 3 Highlands and the Model S and X. Pretty much it uses the cameras to determine if you crossed the lane and turns off the signal lights by itself. The one issue is, before I loved just lightly pressing down on the gear stalk, letting the signal light turn on 3 times, and then it automatically turns off. But now that feature no longer applies, and even though you lightly press down on the gear stalk, the signal light will stay on, but it will turn off automatically when you change lanes. Number 15, driver door unlock mode. This one is great if you want to be safe and only have the driver door unlocked. However, and I found this out the hard way, if you're trying to open the trunk first, it won't open. You'll have to open the driver door first, then open the trunk. So something to keep in mind if you didn't know about it. And if you're in the car, if you wanted to open all the doors really quickly, all you have to do is hold the door open button. Or you can simply just press the unlock button on the screen. Number 16, share guest access to a user. I love this feature. In seconds, you can easily share access with your Tesla to a friend or family member. All you have to do is scroll all the way down, go to manage drivers, add the driver. However, they added more security to this, and now that person won't have all the features until they're actually near the car in order to sync the phone and the car. Number 17, if your charge port is stuck, you can easily remove it with the Tesla Model 3, Y, and Model S and X. Many Tesla owners don't usually ever need to know about this. With the Model Y, it's a cloth looking hook that you have to pull. With the Model X, there's a circular loop you have to pull. With the Model S, there's a cover you have to remove and another cable you have to pull. And with the Model 3, it's very similar, and there's a hook you have to pull, very similar to the Model Y. Number 18, add a fifth icon to your Tesla app. Now I go over all the cool stuff with the Tesla app in my Tesla app dedicated video, but one of them that really stood out is the ability to add a fifth quick shortcut icon to your Tesla app. Now in order to do this, I learned this the hard way. Remove your cell phone case. Makes it so much easier. Then all you have to do, drag the icon you want and move it to the side until you see this gray bar, then let go. Boom. Done. Number 19, tire rotation reminders. Now, if you've been following my channel for some time, I told you guys to go to your trip tab and change one of the trips to tire rotation. However, there is now a dedicated tire rotation section that reminds you every 6,250 miles to be exact, to rotate your tires, even with staggered tires. Number 20, and this one is a super important one. I don't know why I put it on 20, but hopefully you guys are still watching. When you're at 0%, you'll know when your Tesla is about to die. I did a video where I let my Tesla die to 0%, past 0% actually, to see how many miles I got on my Tesla. One thing I noticed is that when you are driving at 0%, you'll know your battery is going to die soon when you see dotted lines on the right side, which is where your acceleration side is. It gets bigger and bigger. I think for me, it just got bigger twice, and my car suddenly died. Number 21, the final tip. Standby on Summon as well as the secret summon feature. If any of you have Summon and use it a lot, I recommend turning on standby on Summon. Now, I'm always against all this stuff that drains the battery a lot. However, if you're someone who likes to use the Summon feature constantly and you're fed up with it not connecting or taking forever, try turning on standby on Summon and see if it helps. But make sure you keep an eye on your battery drain, as it does drain your battery a little bit more. Also, while you're in the menu, you can turn off require continuous press to allow the car to move forward or backward with the double press of the park button. It's one of those hidden features that it's nice to have, especially if you park in a tight garage or a tight parking spot. All right, guys, that's all I have for this round of cool things you may not have known in your Tesla. How many of these did you guys know or not know? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.